And now, presenting the Informs President's Award is Informs President Nicholas Hall.
So it's a genuine pleasure to introduce the winner of the 2018 Informs President Award to James J. Cochran, Professor and Associate Dean for Research at the Culverhouse College of Business, University of Alabama. Professor Cochran has led a distinguished career as an educator and researcher for more than 20 years. During this period, he's developed several valuable initiatives for improving the quality of education in operations research, analytics and statistics, and encouraging practitioners and students to use these disciplines to address societal issues. First, he developed and now leads a teaching effectiveness colloquium series, which has introduced teachers in 14 developing nations to state-of-the-art educational methods, including distance learning, collaborative learning, active learning, and project-based learning. Second, Professor Cochran is the founding editor-in-chief of the Wiley Encyclopedia of Operations Research and Management Science, which is a 6,000-plus page reference containing over 600 articles written by eminent scholars and is available for free online access in developing nations. The articles published in the encyclopedia are frequently used in classrooms to address applications and as reference sources for research articles and literature surveys. Third, Professor Cochran served 2 terms as editor-in-chief of Informs Transactions on Education, which publishes open access teaching materials, including cases. During his tenure as editor-in-chief, teaching materials were provided to instructors from over 100 countries. Professor Cochran coordinated these 3 initiatives so that they provide instructors in developing nations with free course content, classroom support material, and access to discussions about teaching methods. As a result, many more students have entered these fields, programs in developing nations have grown, and more societal problems have been effectively addressed. In view of these far-reaching achievements, it's an honor to present the 2018 Informs President's Award to James Cochran.
Well, thank you very much, Nick. That's very kind. Good evening, everybody. I'm honored to have been chosen to receive the 2018 Informs President's Award. I was stunned when Nick told me that he, Brian Denton, and Ed Kaplan, 3 individuals who I respect and admire very much, both personally and professionally, had selected me. I thank them wholeheartedly for choosing me to receive this award. Nick mentioned the Wiley Encyclopedia of Operations Research and Management Science. He mentioned Informs Transactions on Education, and he mentioned the Teaching Effectiveness Colloquia. In each of these initiatives, I've had the good fortune of working with a great team of Informs members, other colleagues in the worldwide operations research community, and the Informs staff. I wish I had sufficient time now to thank each of these individuals. I was told to limit myself to approximately 400 words, which means after I say hello, I've only got room for 199 other thank yous. So I wish I had time to thank everybody individually. I've also had the good fortune of working with exemplary co-chairs and now really good friends on my dissertation. By example, Jeff Kam and Marty Levy continually demonstrate to me the importance of working on problems that really matter to people. Most importantly, I'm fortunate to have tremendous support at home. Through her actions every day, my wife Teresa has shown me the importance of compassion and understanding and kindness. She's also generously indulged me in my desire to work on these and other professional initiatives, and she's provided me with wise counsel on countless professional issues. I was asked in a recent interview to characterize the friends from around the world with whom I've worked on these various initiatives. The question made me think and realize that I actually work with a special type of civil engineer. These are very determined bridge builders. They build bridges that connect ideas. They build bridges that span cultures, and they build bridges that take us from problems to solutions and from despair to hope. They understand that it is more constructive to build people up than it is to tear people down. Those who would build walls and barriers between cultures will surely fail, because no matter how high the walls and no matter how challenging the barriers, my resolute friends will use statistics, operations research, and analytics to span these walls and barriers. They will continue to work with people of all races, every ethnicity, each religion, any nationality, without regard to gender, to solve problems and improve the quality of life for those who are less fortunate than them. No wall or barrier will stop them. These friends, and I include each of you among them, stimulate me intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually, and I'm extremely grateful for those gifts. I thank you. I also thank Operations Research, our discipline, for consistently challenging and engaging somebody who throughout his life has generally gotten bored very quickly. Recent tragic events have left many of us wondering how we stand up to those who deliberately undermine the dignity and legitimate place in our society of various races, religions, ethnicities, nationalities, sexual orientations, and disabilities. I believe an answer can be found in a quote of Senator Robert F. Kennedy that is inscribed on one of the granite panels at his gravesite at Arlington National Cemetery. Senator Kennedy said, "It is from numberless diverse acts of courage and belief that human history is shaped. Each time a person stands up for an ideal, or acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, she or he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope, and crossing each other from a million different centers of energy and daring, those ripples build a current which can sweep down the mightiest walls of oppression and resistance." I can only add one thing to that. Please continue to make ripples. You do that better than anybody. Our discipline does that better than anything else, and it does make a difference. I hope each of you enjoy the remainder of the conference. Thank you very much.